Hi. Just wanted to show you some new growth on this one cat. This is a BLC Mildred Hollingsworth, named after the co-founder of Sun Bulb Company, Better Grow Products. I bought this in December, a couple of days before Christmas. It was in full bloom. Beautiful show. I mean, the flowers were just bright yellow and orangey. And it was in bloom till about late February. Now you can see new growth. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. And there's one more on the other side somewhere. I'll leave this just the way it is right now, and later on this year transfer it into a wooden basket, bare root. Speaking of which, this is the way I roll with my cats. 90% of them are bare root. The only reason for that, other than because I like roots and seeing them, is because I don't know how to water, believe it or not. I'm serious. I mean, I water like I'm putting out a forest fire. So I figured bare root, I'll be safe. I can just water to my heart's content and don't have to worry about anything. Same with this fowl. I bought about 4 or 5 of these a while back, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. They were in really bad shape. I'm going to cut this spike off because it's not doing anything, just taking up energy. And I'll attach it to a wire and just hang it in a nice filtered area. This is an interesting cat here. Interesting. Looks like it's 2 plants, but it's actually 1. But it was 5 times the size of this. This was hit with black rot fungus. And I mean hit with black rot fungus. This basket was full. And I had to keep cutting and cutting and cutting, you know, just to save the plant. But it finally, there's some new growth there, back in here. It's doing okay. Once the fungus starts attacking, there's virtually no end to it. The leaves turn black, plus black rot fungus, and the fungus goes after the new growth like this. Overnight, the next morning, it's black and mushy, and you got to cut, and you got to cut deep enough where you're not going to take too much away, but sometimes it just needs to be done. I've had cats this size and cut down to 10% just to save the plant. But that's only during a real bad infestation where it just rains overnight and you can't do anything about it. And if you start spraying, forget it. You know, you're going to spray day after day and it's just not going to do any good. So it's just a matter of surgically removing everything, just cutting it away. Here's one cat. Most of the cats I buy are without tags. I mean, we know what they are, but we can't actually pinpoint too much when you see the blooms. But it's like pulling teeth with some of these finishes to buy this type of stock from them, because of course they just want to go ahead and divide this up to 4 to 6 plants. You can't blame them. These are my maypans. I had a battle with these about 4 years ago with whitefly, and did what they do over in Asia. They strip the tree of all its fruit, all its coconuts, and they start cutting away the older fronds and move up to newer growth, leaving about 4 to 6 new growth fronds, and that kind of discourages the whitefly. I was concerned because this little clump here is about 30 feet away from my shade house, and they'll go after orchids like there's no tomorrow. I haven't noticed any whitefly on my orchids. Some people say that you're not going to see it, but you can see all the signs. Prior to the maypan, we had in Florida the what's known as the Jamaican tall, but they were wiped out with lethal yellowing. Oh, that was about 20 years ago. These are supposed to be resistant to lethal yellowing, but with this cultivar, they didn't know if they didn't know anything about whitefly at the time, or how they're going to attack these palms. But they're doing well. Phoenix robellini. I'm going to mount some dendrobiums underneath them, underneath those fronds. They get dappled sun, real nice. Though the dendrobiums right here, what we have here in South Florida, they can be in bright sun all day long. It doesn't bother them, not at all. No burn, they're still deep green, no reddish tints or anything. So I'll just attach some dens to that. And we'll go from there. Alright, just wanted to show you this one cat with the new growth. I'm impressed. Yeah. It's going to put on a nice show in a while. Alrighty. Take care. Enjoy your orchids. Ciao.